Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to the Kwings Let's Play channel. We're starting a new Let's Play. It's Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. The continuation of Fall of Cybertron.
Yay, love that game.
Yeah, but now it's a crossover between Michael Bay's Transformers with the awesome Cybertronian Transformers meshed into one colossal universe. One to save Earth, the other to destroy it. Anyway, we're also doing a brand new contest, and all you have to do is like this video and click the link in the description and follow the instructions there. And automatically you'll be entered to win 1 of 2 copies of Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. And because I'm really rusty at this game, I'll be playing on easy. But just head on over to that site that's part of KwingReviews.com, and it'll be a lot easier for you guys to enter. That's how we'll be doing contests from now on anyway, so it works out really well. There's been about almost 4,000 people that have gone for the HD PVR Rocket contest, and it's going to be really easy to pick a winner.
Yeah, it'll be much easier on us because it'll just generate a random winner, so yay.
Also, shout out to our friend Shomungry, who's currently playing this game. Hopefully we'll get to do some escalation together. I just hope he has a PS4.
Earth, a primitive planet infested with an indigenous population of organic life forms. Last refuge of Optimus Prime and the Autobots.
And it's the start of a Michael Bay film.
Yeah, explosion.
Hide forever, Optimus.
Death to satellites. It's Darkseid!
Looks like it,
It does look like Darkseid.
We're setting down at the impact point.
but not.
If Darkseid was a Beast
Funky.
Wars ape.
Come call.
Seriously,
His face looks so messed up.
that's supposed to be lockdown?
Optimus, what is this insanity? What is the meaning of this attack?
We do not know, but we are encountering heavy resistance. You must hurry.
Not a problem.
Okay, I'll hurry.
Drift, you'll need to secure additional firepower.
Yeah, Drift, just so you people know too, he is a former Decepticon turned Autobot. And actually, he betrayed Megatron at one
That will
point
not
in
pose a
time
problem. Such crude weapons are plentiful, it seems.
because he doesn't like attacking innocent people.
Yeah, we're already behind schedule for the rendezvous.
Drift's personality that you see in the film was actually what inspired, like he was inspired by Jazz from Transformers Animated, who was kind of like a ninja type character. And no,
Oh, cool.
not Jazz, Prowl. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Prowl isn't in this. This
Yeah,
game is Prowless.
Drift is like a samurai a little bit.
Well,
more.
in the Bay,
the
movie.
Bay thing.
And also we have the
looks-
classic weapons terminal, but you'll notice that it's not speaking this time, which makes me sad. Because it
Sad.
always used to say who
I
was
know.
checking out the weapons.
I like the little.
Do not relish this,
Yeah.
Optimus. I forsook guns to walk a more honorable path.
I know you favor this
Oops, sorry.
Oops.
Sorry.
You cut off Peter Cullen.
I did.
sword now,
Or
but the gravity of the situation requires more
Either.
advanced weaponry.
it's
Yeah,
either
that's
Peter Cullen or
That's
someone
Peter.
that sounds like him. Oh, okay.
I was so excited originally about
Spotlight
having
Tim's
Transformers on the
My past
Earth,
always lurks just fine.
but just looking at it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see what it's like, but it kind of looks like not what I imagined.
I'm waiting for zombies to pop out. It has that zombies feel. Like everything's depressing,
Yeah.
everything's on fire, and people are running
Yeah.
around screaming.
Or giant ants. Yeah.
Drift, what is your status?
I have retrieved the weapons.
We should be within the sensor range. I am marking your route to the rendezvous now.
Thank you, Optimus. Alright, so press L1 to do a light dash. I think I can do that.
Optimus, the enemy forces are numerous.
And heavily armed. This does not bode well.
Yet we must thwart their designs.
Agreed. It is every Autobot's duty to stand against tyranny. The riverbed will lead you to the traffic tunnels. We will meet you on the other side.
Okay, Prime.
So that is Peter Cullen? You sure?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Peter
okay.
Cullen. I remember him talking about the game and the
Oh,
movie,
okay,
so
cool.
he did the voice for both.
Well, that's nice.
He loves the Cybertron series.
Yeah, well, he does love the Autobots or the Transformers.
Somebody asked him if it was a challenge voicing Optimus, because there's 2 different styles of Optimus that he does.
Oh,
the movie
yeah.
Bay version and you know, the G1 Prime. But there's actually 3 primes in this game. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, the game, the movie, and the G1.
Yep. And everybody's like, oh great, G1 Prime again. It's like, what do you mean, oh great? It's like, it's G1 Prime.
Yeah, for us it would be, oh great!
Respect, people.
G1.
Respect
What do you
the
mean?
Prime.
It's the best. I mean, the game was based off the G1 series, pretty much.
Yeah, well,
I know.
everybody, when they see the
And the
G1
comics.
Prime, though, they're like, okay, why couldn't High Moon Studios just make a G1 game? Why did they have to make the Cybertronian look to them?
Ugh.
It's like, everybody just wants G1. Sorry, wrong button. How do I shoot again? There
No,
we go.
I think I love the last game that High Moon Studios made. It was like so awesome. We loved it so much.
Wait, I was supposed to use only, oh, whatever. I don't care about achievements.
They did such a great job of kind of taking elements from the comics and from the G1 series
Boom, baby.
and making it such an awesome storyline. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what this game does.
Well, the only problem I have when another developer takes the helms from another company,
Who are
well,
they?
just look at Arkham Origins.
To be
Yeah.
Cybertronian mercenaries.
And there's some other
They are
games that have been
here.
like that too.
Lockdown is likely behind this attack.
Mercenaries.
Man, your car's big.
It's a Batmobile.
Fashion without honor.
Looks like it.
What profit is there in attacking the humans?
I do not know, but I intend to find out.
It's a big black tank. So, the enemy that they were talking about is Lockdown, and Lockdown is a bounty hunter that he was around kind of during the G1 days, but mostly just in the comic books. And he and Deadshot, I believe it was, or whatever Drift's Decepticon name were,
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
Deadlock
enemies.
or
Deadlock, yeah. They were enemies. So basically, Drift like made a rebellion against Megatron because he didn't think his ways were very honorable. And, you know, Megatron hired Lockdown to go get him. And they found Drift on this planet where he was rebuilt, and he had this whole army of just fixed, non-faction, you know, Autobots and Decepticons, just Transformers that stood up to Megatron, but most of them
Yeah.
got wiped out. And
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Drift kind of like stood his ground, and then shortly after that became an Autobot. But Lockdown, the reason why he's so popular is he actually appeared as kind of a non-faction Transformer in Transformers Animated, and he was a villain of RC and Ratchet. And he had a hook for a hand, and he was kind of like a Frankenstein Transformer.
Oh.
But he had different powers, like
Yeah.
hookshot powers, flame powers, things like that. But he did his own thing. He was, you know, never really a Decepticon or Autobot. He was just his own Transformer that had like a tag of mercenaries. So when they were looking at villains for this film, they really changed things a little bit.
So much wanton destruction. Prime, I don't see any humans. Are they?
The humans never asked for our war, but they have prepared for it. The civilians were swiftly evacuated thanks to their emergency protocols.
Thanks to the developers not putting them in the game.
Yeah.
Perhaps our actions today will change their minds.
Conveniently
Confirm their
evacuated.
fears.
It's an Arkham Origins again, and
So-
Arkham everything.
So how long are we gonna have to wait until there's actually people running around in a video game? I want to see people scurrying as I run over them in my car.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that the main thing about Earth, is that there's people there?
I don't even see any animals. At least give me zombies. Let's have like a mutated plague where there's zombies everywhere.
There are numerous mercenaries stationed outside the subway
if I-
station.
Thank you for the warning.
It looks like they're using it as a staging area.
And I will reduce their numbers before I reach you.
Doesn't sound like Ken Watanabe.
Oh yeah, didn't he,
Yeah, he's the voice of
Drift?
Drift in the new movie. Oh, speaking of the new movie, Sony gives you a code for when you buy the game or pre-order it. You get 2 free movie tickets to see the movie. I'm not doing anything with my movie
yay.
tickets. I would have preferred like Prowl or some
Yeah.
cool character or skin.
That's not useful to me at all.
And just in case we didn't say this, we're playing on the PS4, even though the grass kind of just looks like turf.
I'll go pick up the free movie tickets and then cut them into confetti and then use them at a birthday party or something.
There you go.
There you go.
That'd be
Free
better
paper.
use of your time.
No one's like, yeah, exactly.
All right, so
Fire.
One of the new mechanics that they're trying to do in this game, it looks like, is stealth. So since we have a stealthy character like Cliff Jumper-ish, except he has swords, you know, I think they want us to do sword strike stuff. So that's what I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna sneak around behind them and just go after them.
Okay, cool.
That's the
Stealthy.
plan. That's the plan.
Stealthy like a ninja.
I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but that's my plan.
Yeah, I did notice Drift seems to look a lot different, and I think it's the comics he was in. I don't know if he was in the G1 series, but...
No, he was never, not that I remember, but there were so many different Transformers, especially after Optimus Prime was killed off in the movie. So,
yeah.
You know. And now I don't even really watch the Bay films because I honestly don't know what movie Prime is really going to bite the dust for good, because he's died and come back to life so many times in the Transformers Bay films. It's like, so are we going to introduce, the day they introduce Rodimus, that's when you know that Optimus is dead for good in a Transformers, like, Bay film.
It's nice that they have Peter Cullen, but I'm really surprised he continues to do the voice, because if I was Peter Cullen, I'd be like,
why are you ruining my character?
These movies are so terrible. Like, I would be like Keaton, and I'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
I read the script, and yeah.
This is horrible. I guess he just does it for the fans, but, it's like I don't think the real fans of Transformers are watching those movies.
Maybe they are.
I think the only people watching those movies are the fans of CGI explosions and Megan Fox.
Megan Fox isn't in this one, though.
Oh, she isn't?
No.
Oh, you're right. She was only the first one. I'm thinking...
They have some other hottie that they can do slow motion camera work, too.
I'm thinking, who am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking the Turtles movies.
Yeah, she's in that. Yeah, she brings so much... I saw the new trailer, and there was a samurai Shredder Decepticon that looked like Megatron.
Oh my god.
That's the Shredder. It's like this robot.
I'm not even I mean, I understand. Like, why should I even bother to tell people what like, go to the movie and be like, hey, this movie was good or not? It's like, I already know the movie's gonna be terrible. There's no reason to
The only
see
way
it.
I'm gonna support the movie is I'll get it when it's on Amazon, and
No,
I'll do
I'm
like a
never
digital
getting it.
download.
Never getting it. Just
But
like,
I'm not going to the theater because they'll take more money from me at the theater.
there's-
I would rent it, but I don't know.
No.
I'm just too lazy to rent. Actually, no, the PS4 does rental, so we'll probably just rent it. What am I talking about? We'll just rent
I'm never seeing it.
Boycott.
Well, anyway, enough about that. We love Michael Bay so much, not.
He makes for great fodder.
Oh man, but yeah, it's if anything, he's great to make fun of, like the honest trailers and things like that.
Oh, the honest trailers are great for the
great.
Transformers films. Starring
least
slow
someone-
panning camera,
Yeah, exactly.
car camera, low to the ground camera.
Exactly.
I love when they showed that clip of Michael Bay talking about his directing style. It's like, my directing style is, that about explains Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really need to direct? You can just give it to a bunch of people that do CGI explosions. Then you wouldn't really have to direct at all. Just go to a modeling studio and get a bunch of girls and do shots of them, and then just then go and hire some people to do explosions, and there's your movie. You don't really need to direct at all.
I don't know. I mean, is it just me? But this just doesn't feel as exciting as the Cybertronian games were. I mean, it just, the environment here, it's like very open. It seems a little bit too big, but there's nothing really going on. Aside from, like, up in the sky, there's like random explosions
Wouldn't you at
and
least,
laser fire.
Even if there's no humans, wouldn't there be animals on Earth, like some birds or
I want to see some
something?
cats running
or
around.
like the trees, like
The trees aren't
swaying,
moving, yeah.
Or like weather, anything. Like, I just feel like it's so inanimate, you know?
No,
It's just
yeah.
like, it's just here, like it's a Minecraft level or world.
I was really hoping, I mean, I don't know if it's official or not, but maybe, you know, High Moon is pulling like a Rocksteady where they're saying, oh yeah, we're done with the franchise, but in reality, the third game in our trilogy is coming out, and this is just...
Yeah, maybe they're
you know.
working on something else.
But if this continues the awesome
Lockdown
story,
forces are headed for the crater.
then we're in trouble.
We are nearly at your position.
See, my biggest concern, though, how I would have introduced this game is where the last one ended. Like,
Yeah.
you know, to really build up hype, you
Go
have
from
the,
that.
the Transformers like suddenly appear in the Earth Transformers world, and you know you have the Nemesis and the Ark crashing and creating like this massive crater.
Like, exactly. Like, take it from where you were.
Yeah.
And then like somehow have them introduced to this world in this really cool way. Yeah, that would be awesome.
This is not a
have
good
them
way.
explode onto the Earth. Yeah, exactly.
What this game feels like, I mean, and I've played the Bay Transformer games. Like this is how the Bay Transformer games all feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of like, eh.
It's just kind of like there.
Yeah. Optimus looks like a big blue monkey.
Autobots, open fire!
Yeah, he does look like a monkey. Tiny little eyes.
Yeah, but this is the exciting stuff right here. This is what I wanted.
People don't get when you add too many. I mean, never mind. You know what? I'm not even gonna go into that.
Amber's not. She's not
It's
touching
just
that.
okay, fine. When you add too many of those little tiny slivers of metal that are all moving around, it just doesn't even look like a robot anymore. It just looks like this big pile of trash that's just circling around.
Well, one thing I will give credit to the other games though, like, I mean, this is the first time they've been on Earth, but they were much bigger than the cars. Oh crap! What is that? Oh, that's Lockdown Ship. It's got a stupid force field.
We must not be his target.
Jerk! Jerk!
Yeah, that was the first game, right?
Lockdown?
No, the one where they were bigger than the cars. They were way bigger.
Transformers Wii.
Yeah,
like
because
2007.
Because Optimus, even in the Michael Bay movie, is not to say that that's very important.
Well, the Bay.
But he's so big.
Yeah, the Bay film games. The robots are always like huge. They're like much bigger than the cars.
And then some of them are as small as the cars. Or...
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really. They're all a little bit
It's
bigger.
bothering me how small the cars are too, because it's like, aren't they supposed to blend in and be like a car? It's kind of weird. That's like a paint car.
Well, it looks like their transformations are a little bit taller than the actual car, but then, you know,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be they're more compact, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Oh
I mean,
well.
that's just little complaints.
No. What could have wrought such destruction?
No, he doesn't like our complaints. No.
There's no honor in this.
Oh, come on. We love you, Drift. We love you. Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense if Drift is all about honor and he's a samurai kind of. And
like-
he thought what Megatron was doing was dishonorable. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, but his character, I'm serious, if you watch Transformers Animated and look at Drift now, he basically is Prowl.
There, in the center. It looks Cybertronian.
By the Allspark. It cannot be.
What? Is that the matrix of leadership?
Yes, Drift. And it has shown me the awful nature of this fallen relic.
You want to know what this feels like?
Autobots,
This feels like the
Lockdown
Transformers
is
Prime
not here
games.
for us. He seeks to gain possession of
Really?
the Dark Spark.
Yeah,
We must not let it fall into his hands.
the one that we have on the Wii U.
What is this dark spark? A weapon?
It was based after that
Something far
CGI
worse.
series from a couple years ago. See, he looks like a monkey. He looks like a big
Yeah.
black ape. It's
He
Beast
looks-
Wars.
He looks terrible. I just would not want to be him. But I don't really like. I mean, I like the samurai part of Drift on the back, but his face. A lot of these faces look terrible.
Well, they did the whole face thing during Hey, cool! I got an achievement. They did the whole face thing in Beast Wars, like back in like '96, '95, whatever. And then I guess it just kind of, whenever they do CGI shows and they did the movie, they were like, let's give them lips. That's great. It's like, no, just the faceplates work.
It's cool to have a faceplate.
Your distance.
Keep my distance.
Everyone has a
You
faceplate.
keep your distance.
I wish I had a faceplate. It'd be awesome.
I love a faceplate. I'm totally want one.
That's like so cool. I remember when we were watching G1, you were showing me because I never had watched Transformers before I knew it.
And it's just as old as Amber.
And yeah, exactly. It came out the year I was born, so.
Awesome year.
Yay. But yeah, every time Optimus was talking, Luke would kind of point to me. He'd be like, faceplate.
That's just Prime. Uh-oh.
Autobots, ineffectual as ever.
The stupid ape got the Dark Spark.
Dark Spark lockdown.
And what price will you pay for it, Optimus?
This is not a device to haggle over. It is unbelievably dangerous. You are meddling with powers you cannot comprehend. Do the right thing, Lockdown, and simply hand it over.
Yeah.
How honorable. You truly are a prime. Alas, I see no profit in merely giving you my prize. I decline.
What did he do?
Besides laughing maniacally, he put the dark spark inside his chest, just like Optimus has the Matrix of Leadership inside his thing. I wondered when slow-mo would come into play.
Oh, Optimus, can't you see? I have already won.
Freeze frame.
Slow-mo? What?
It is a Bay film. Slow.
You just don't know it yet.
Now Lockdown's gonna go sell it to the highest bidder. Because that's what he does. He's a bounty hunter.
How did it just slow-mo then?
It's the dark spark.
Oh, okay.
I thought this day would never come.
What's going on, Optimus?
We have just witnessed a dark legend come to life.
Yep, and it's this game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Peter Cullen, fortune teller.
Oh, see, I don't like the lips and the mouths because it makes them look too much like people. Autobots and Decepticons and the Transformers are supposed to be their own, like, race. They're supposed to be their own species. So it's like Michael Bay is just making them look like us. That doesn't make any sense.
They look like, in the first movie, they look like big metal monkeys. And then the second movie, they look like big metal monkeys
Matrix
with
of
clothing.
leadership, formed from Primus himself, grants the bearer the wisdom of the primes.
Prime. Okay, so this is the beginning of the game now. All right.
Oh,
But
okay.
for every
tutorials
force in the
before.
universe, there is an equal and an opposite. For every matter, an antimatter.
See, this is how they should have opened the game.
Yes.
Legends speak of the Dark Spark, the antithesis to the Matrix of leadership.
I agree.
Where the Matrix grants wisdom, the Dark Spark empowers its master to bend the very fabric of the universe and its inhabitants to his will.
A game by Edge of Reality.
This is our darkest hour. Cybertron has nearly fallen.
What do you mean nearly fallen?
The Autobots are on the verge of defeat.
I thought they were...
This is our finest hour. Cybertron is nearly ours, and victory is finally within the Decepticons' grasp.
They were in a space battle. They weren't on the planet.
Yeah, it's almost like they rewrote history.
No!
This is so wrong.
No! No!
Something's very wrong here.
The gates of Crystal City lay beyond this chasm.
Tell me, Shockwave, do you believe this dark
Continuity!
spark even exists?
I do not agree
Error.
with Starscream.
I am error.
hypothesize. My conclusion is not yet formed, but all data leads us here.
Ah, yes. Ever the scientist.
As you once were.
Wait, wasn't Starscream killed in the last game?
For once we agree, Soundwave.
He got dethroned by Megatron.
Press R3 to melee.
Well,
Ooh, who are you?
I'm Soundwave, but at least we're back on
Oh,
Cybertron.
you
I mean,
like Soundwave.
yeah, I love Soundwave, but just look
so
at the
cool.
difference. Look at the environment.
Oh my gosh.
This is a huge
Oh,
difference.
yeah, I wish the game started here. This would be so much cooler.
You just omit that first level completely and just start here. This is
Yeah.
cool. It looks like we're at a fallen Autobot city. Like an ancient Autobot city or something.
Yeah, Soundwave is the coolest sounding
I love
Transformer.
sound. I think Frank Weckler is doing his voice in this. So,
Cool.
Fred. Fred from Scooby-Doo. But yeah, this is...
Oh, okay.
You can just see, I mean, this is like organic life. It's so cool looking. And the sound of it, I mean...
Yeah, I know who Frank Weckler is. Yeah, he did
Yeah, but anyway,
different,
gamers,
like animal voices too. and
that's
stuff.
gonna conclude the first look at Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time with Soundwave, and we'll check out whatever these gearboxes are. Till we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.